So, Young Berg, he goes by the name of Hitmaker. And a lot of people, I guess they didn't even realize that Young Berg and Hitmaker was the same person or whatever. But Young Berg has a situation where there was a woman who came forward and she said that he pistol whipped her, and she was saying that she was his girlfriend, and she was saying that, they had like this domestic dispute where, they got into it and he pistol whipped her. She showed all of these bruises of like her eyes was like black. She had bruises all over her body, and she just was really battered and really rattered and tattered. And a lot of people had a lot of sympathy for her, and they were like, oh my God, poor you. This happened with Masika. We heard Masika saying something about he had did something like that with her. Oh, we feel sorry for you, da 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 da. Like, men shouldn't put their hands on women, blah, 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 blah. And there was a lot of people who were like, running to her defense. Well, it was all good up until he obtained an attorney. And when he obtained an attorney, he fired back and was like, hold up, homie. First of all, you were never my girlfriend. And he was saying that she was basically just some jump off that he was dealing with that came to his crib. And then he alluded and said that the reason why that happened to her was because she allegedly set him up to get robbed. And he provided surveillance footage to show that when she was at his house, there were men trying to run up in his house. And unfortunately, or fortunately for him, they did not get in. But he's saying, she was kind of like, trying to be like, like, I don't know what's the word. Like, she was trying to like get him to go outside and get in a hot tub. And it was kind of like cold, not really like hot. So it was kind of weird. Like, why you want us to get in a hot tub? And then he was like, no. And then like, I guess he was saying like she hit him first or whatever. And that's kind of how it jumped off. So I'm going to go to the Shade Room to read to you guys this and bring you guys up to speed on what he's saying. So it says, Hitmaker speaks out on the pistol whipping allegation and claims the alleged victim tried to set him up in a home invasion. Matter of fact, let me show her showing her bruises first. And then we're going to read through what he's saying, because he's like, first of all, girl, you tried to set me up and we are not doing that one. This is on the Neighborhood Talk, and this is her right here showing her bruises, and this is before he spoke out.
This is where he pistol whipped me. That's why my nose is broken. I have stitches here, stitches here, 2 black eyes. He hit me on this side. Pistol whipped me twice on this side.
And so that's her showing, that she was pretty battered up. And this is another thing. And I guess this is how she looks when she's all done up with the makeup and everything. And then she's showing her body where she had all of these bruises.
Honestly, I couldn't really lay on my side. As you can see, I'm scraped up pretty bad. Still have the bruises of where he grabbed me and drugged me. My head hurts real bad. This is where he pistol whipped me. That's why my nose is broken. I have stitches here, 2 black eyes. He hit me on this side. Pistol whipped me twice on this side.
Okay, so this is another photo of her face. And this is another photo of her face. Okay, so that's all of the photos of her face. And like I said, a lot of people, when she first showed that, a lot of people were like, oh my God, cancel him, F him, forget him, all of that. But then when he came up and he like, wait, hold up. This girl tried to set me up. People were like, well, we understand why you did it. That's what people were saying on the blogs and on social media. So I'm going to read to you what it says. So like I said, it says, Hitmaker speaks out on pistol whipping allegation, claims alleged victim tried to set him up in home invasion. It says Hitmaker, also known as Young Berg, is claiming that he was the victim of an attempted home invasion on his Los Angeles home over the weekend. He also alleges the woman accusing him of pistol whipping her was never his girlfriend and that she allegedly assisted in setting up the robbery. So this is him talking about it, and it says, on Saturday, 4:30 a.m., 3 gunmen made an attempt on my life in home invasion. I have all the surveillance footage, which some I'm posting, and also other evidence needed. I retained legal counsel and decided that with this matter, which I'm totally traumatized about, that I must let the truth out, as media outlets without having proper info are attempting to stain my character and reputation that I have spent my entire life building. I could have been murdered inside my home on Saturday. And I would like to take this time and to thank all of my family, friends, and colleagues who have reached out regarding the matter, sending love and positive energy. This footage is very alarming to all my fellow people in music and living in Los Angeles area. Please be safe and monitor who you allow in your home. I made a crucial mistake which could have costed my life. This woman was not my girlfriend ever. I won't dive further into this and will let my lawyers move forward accordingly. Please stay safe amidst these tragic times, not only for myself, but the entire world. Swipe right for more in my lawyer's statement. Video number 1 is of suspects passing firearms through the gate. Video number 2, suspects. I can't see it with the screen share. Hold up. I can't, like, when it has the screen share thing, so it covers up some of my screen, so I can't see the bottom part. So then his lawyer released a statement, and it says, on Sunday morning, March 14, 2020, Christian Hitmaker Ward was the victim of a planned and coordinated home invasion, robbery, and assault. Talia Tiley came to Mr. Ward's house at around 3:40 a.m. Although she had been to Mr. Ward's house before and was familiar with the layout of the house, she is not now and never has been his girlfriend, and has been falsely reported in some media stories. Even though it was late and approximately 50 degrees outside, Miss Tiley strangely suggested that they get in the hot tub. Mr. Ward declined her request. After some physical intimacy, Miss Tiley made a calculated, unprovoked attack on Mr. Ward, slapping and punching him repeatedly. Mr. Ward defended himself against this attack. In the middle of the assault by Mrs. Tiley, the security alarm for the back door of Mr. Ward's house went off. The ADT security company has records of the alarm, and the home security company Ring captured video footage of 2 armed assailants jumping the fence into Mr. Ward's backyard, while a third acted as a lookout. The robbers were unable to get into the house because the back door was secured by a heavy chain with a lock. Right after his alarm sounded, Mr. Ward saw one of the robbers running back from the back door towards the fence. He then heard the robbers trying to unsuccessfully to kick open his front door. Following these startling events, Mr. Ward was able to view Miss Tiley's phone and saw that she had been in communication with and was sharing her location with an unknown person. This person was calling and texting her before, during, and after this attempted home invasion robbery. So, he also provided a video where you see these men jumping over his fence, handing pistols through the gate. And he's like, you know, he felt like his life was in danger. He felt like this woman has set him up. So he came with the receipts to show, listen, y'all over here tarnishing my name and my life was in jeopardy. I could have died. You know, I was set up. What do you guys think about what he's saying? Whose side do you believe? Do you believe that he was set up? I mean, the receipts show that there were men that was there. Do you think that he was just overreacting and accusing her? Maybe she didn't have something to do with it, or maybe she did. What do you guys think about that? Let me know what you guys think down below. And if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if your notifications have not been working lately, try clicking them off to turn them off and try turning them back on. I've been getting a lot of people telling me that their notifications have not been working. So try maybe like restarting the notification process and maybe you'll start getting them then. I don't know why YouTube is playing with your girl, but you know, it is what it is. Just be sure to try that. And check back on my page to see when I post a new video, and follow me on my social media, other places around like Instagram and my Facebook, because I post different stuff in different places. So to be totally up to speed, be sure to follow me on all social media platforms. All right, guys, that's all for this video. Peace.